Broadcasting from Miami, Florida.
Check this out.
Let's go. Welcome to 25-8 The Culture. On who's hot and who's not. Everything hip-hop. Turn it on, turn it up, get it loud. Here we go. You're now vibing with 25-8 The Culture.
You know what it is, man. It's your boy DJ Pablo Maccabee in the mother effing building. With the homie D-Wise from the big fellas. You already know what it is, man. We always out here. You feel me? Let's go. Let's get it in. Let's get into these topics. Not that many topics for today, but we still want to have an interesting conversation. Feel me? Also in the building, the legendary Big Money Boy Lance. You feel me? Peep the t-shirt. Peep the $1 hat. Credit cards don't got no feelings, but you do, nigga. You got some feelings. You got some bills you probably need to pay. You got a car you probably want to get. You probably want to buy a house and, get yourself a little mortgage. You feel me? You tired of paying the rent, man. You tired of having a landlord. You want to have your own shit, but your credit score ain't right. You feel me? You probably want to pull up in a little Benzo, but you can't even afford yourself a Hyundai. You feel me? You better get that credit score right. You feel me? I don't got no credit card score business, but shit, I might as well start one. You feel me? And also too, you gotta get that Bitcoin shirt, man. You feel me? Bitcoin don't check DMs, nigga. You already know what it is, man. All right, man. So you already know what it is. Let's get into today's episode, the podcast 25-8 The Culture. You rocking with the realest, the wildest. We out here. We doing our thing. I'm talking a lot. You probably wonder why Pablo Maccabee talking a lot. Feel me? Nigga feeling good out here. Yeah, I don't be lifting weights. That ain't nothing for me. But let's go.
Yo, nothing else, needs to be said. I'm just going to introduce D-Wise, 25-8. I'm here. #1 show out. The realest shit ever. We talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? Before we jump into the topic, so you see that like button, go ahead and hit it. That's the thumbs up on the left. Also, that notification bell, that's all the way on the right. Click it. Every time we drop some new shit, you'll get it. You feel what I'm saying? And we listen to y'all. So please leave a comment, and we'll address y'all person. Guarantee it. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Topics today. We got 4 of them. So we're going to hit home runs with all of them. I guarantee it. You feel what I'm saying? And before further ado, Big Money Boy Lance, please tell them what time it is.
As always, drink in one hand, smoke in the other. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, first topic. Everyone's heard about it. People may have mixed feelings about it. It's all good. It's not all good. It's sad, but we're going to find out how we feel about it today. LaMarcus Aldridge retires early due to a regular heartbeat. You know what I mean? So, Lance, what's up, man? How you feeling about that?
First off, let me start off by saying wish you a speedy recovery and the best of health to you. We don't want to play with matters of the heart. So probably right that he took the step to make sure that he gets his health in order for his family and all that. But if I'm being honest, man, Kevin Durant did this to you. If you ain't sell your soul to go be a Brooklyn Net and try to get a cheap championship, maybe this doesn't happen. This is the Kevin Durant effect. Fuck you, Kevin Durant, and a bunch of losers you got down there in Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge been a fan since Texas, man. You know what I mean? I remember you on the high school magazine, and you had the cross tat and all that. You was big shit on the cover of that magazine. Went to Texas, did your thing. Best of luck to you, but fuck Kevin Durant.
I'm gonna say that I hate it, but I love it that we're at the point today with science so they can figure it out, because we've lost athletes at the collegiate level from heart problems because they just didn't see what it was. So we didn't have the advances in technology. Now they can figure things out immediately, and this could save a life. Like, no, think about it. This could really have saved his life. He could have been on the court, busting ass, getting a rebound, just being him, playing his game, and then drop dead. We've seen it happen before. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm happy they caught it early. I hope that you make peace with this, because the worst thing in the world is living on regret. So hopefully it might not be what you want to go out, but if you're concerned that your health is more important than a game, and you got children to raise, you got family to be with, if you are at peace at night, if you can go to bed peacefully, that's all I wish for you. because it always does suck when you don't get to choose your destiny and something outside of your control does it for you. But if you make peace with it, it's all good. I want to say, like, I can't go as far back as Lance did, but on Portland, I really feel that you are the missing piece over there. Things didn't work out. It is what it is. But I really will say that team and how they've gone for it, even when they were playing the Lakers, all the things I see missing, I'm like, damn, it would have been a better series if you was there. They would have been won a couple more games if you were there. I really feel like you are their piece, but, times change. You want with Popovich, who's one of the top coaches, I understand. Duncan gone, you came in, you thought that, that might have been the best move at the time. But I got no disrespect for you. I always liked that you had an inside-outside game. You started shooting threes, so you started developing more. I love when I see someone that's on top that could really choose to take it easy, decides to better themselves in their game to elevate their teammates and the chances of winning. So it's all good. So I do want you to bounce back if it's possible. And if not, man, and just enjoy retirement and realize that there are people that love you. And then when it's all said and done, basketball's a game. And I think you were in it long enough where you could have got money to change the ones that you love around you's lives.
100%. He did play 15 years. He did make good money. But you made an excellent point by bringing up Portland, because he did cop out of Portland early, hoping to get on to, I don't want to say an easy championship, but he thought he had a better shot in San Antonio. And I do believe that if he stays in Portland, CJ McCollum, Damian Lillard, LaMarcus Aldridge, that's a tough top three to beat. That'd be a top three right now in the league if he was still playing. But I couldn't agree with you more. He definitely should have stayed in Portland.
And he would have had an excellent bench. You see these guys, it would have been something serious, and they all would have matured. And none of them are ball hogs. Like Dame goes in the Dame time, but Dame will pass that rock. Don't get shit twisted. You feel what I'm saying? So will CJ McCollum, and then you would have took pressure off each other. But it's a woulda, coulda, shoulda situation. We'll never know. Mackey, anything
Fuck
on
you,
it?
Brooklyn.
Anything on it? Life, or just you want the next topic, sir?
What's the use of money if you can't spend it if you're dead? So it's like, pretty much you got to do what's beneficial for yourself and your family. You feel me? Because I'm like, shit, I'll be damned to be dead and have a bunch of $1 million just left behind. Feel me? And it's like, now he could probably actually retire and actually be able to chill a little bit and enjoy a little bit of life and monitor his heart situation. You feel me?
Facts.
You probably tired anyway, traveling to different states and this and that. Like people don't know, like the life of an athlete is not like that glamorous all the time. Like like say you're a baseball player, like you away from home and your family and your loved ones, and always traveling and on a tour bus and this and that and catching flights. And you feel me? Sometimes we just want to be like, damn, I can actually chill at the crib and rest up and spend time with my family and spend this money. Maybe this shit happened for a reason. You feel me? So on to the next.
Facts.
One more thing. Lance?
Wait, one more thing. Fuck Brooklyn. Fuck Kevin Durant. Fuck James Harden. Lakers in 6, no matter who go there. And B, you better not even let them get to the fucking NBA Finals. Because if you ask me, I put my money on Embiid. Real nigga shit. Everybody in Brooklyn, y'all soft. Brooklyn, fuck KD, fuck James Harden, fuck Kyrie Irving. I like Steve Nash, but fuck Mike D'Antoni too. Dumbass. All right, I'm done.
Nah, period, point blank. That message has been brought to you by Lance Draper.
It's a fact.
All right, next topic. Daunte Wright, the shooting in Minnesota. Little background before we get into it. Basically, it was another, they stopped the vehicle. The female officer, which, I think a lot of bullshit's going on with it, but let me just say what happened. Female officer pulled the gun and shot him as he was running away. And she's claiming that it was an accident, that she meant to reach for the taser, not the gun that ended this man's life. Maccabee, go ahead and lead this one. What you thinking?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't done too much research on this. I seen it hit my timeline. I don't know, man. I'm one of those people, bro, that I look at both sides of everything. You feel me? As a person that worked as a bouncer, worked in the club, done security work and, had to, apprehend people and stuff like that. I just feel like based on my expertise and experience, I wouldn't have pulled my firearm by mistake. You feel me? I feel like you're very knowledgeable about your gun belt, that where you have your stuff to, draw and whatever. If she made a mistake, I just feel like then she wasn't, trained, and she shouldn't have been, out there in the field if you're not properly trained in your situation that you gotta, deal with the community and be put in those type of situations. I know police officers here, Miami, Florida, and and the training that they deal with, and I think they probably have the knowledge of like where their taser gun is and where their firearm is. Honestly, until all the facts come out, and she should definitely be put on administrative leave at the moment, and which I believe that she is, and I believe also like the sheriff or whoever too was on administrative leave as well at the moment. But I don't know, man. Like if there was a way to avoid this. But one thing that I did see on my social media real quick, that he had a warrant because he missed a Zoom court date that was sent to the wrong address. So I'm like, damn, dog, like, yo, I'll be damn, like, even like say, I missed a ticket, a date for a speeding ticket, and my license is suspended because I didn't get the information mailed to me, and it was mailed to the wrong address. And this was shows you like, yo, the stuff you do affect other people as well, whoever made that, mistake, whether it was a typo, whether it was, written down wrong. It's like, damn, like, look how something so small made this whole situation happen. You feel me? But I just feel like, yo, it's something here in America that the policing, whether it's a mentality, whether it's the training, whether it's the department, that policing needs to be done better. You feel me? So in some cities, there's not enough police officers. In some cities, it's too many police officers. In some places, police officers don't treat the community right. In some places, the community controls the police because they know they can't could treat the citizens of that area any type of way. And I know it. I see here in the hood, you get pulled over, they're gonna treat you any type of way. Like if you don't have rights. But you get pulled over in these high-end areas here in Miami, yo, the people that live in those areas gonna cuss you out and be like, I know the sergeant, I know whatever, and I know who pays you because I effing pay you. How dare you stop me? And that's how it works. And those police officers will apologize for pulling you over. So that's my 2 cents at the moment.
Lance, you want to go next? Or you want to go last?
I'll go last on this one.
All right. The cop / officer that did this was Kimberly Potter. That's her name. Daunte West, 20-year-old African-American kid. Obviously, he had a warrant for his arrest. He ran. I'm not going to justify that running from the police was the best option. I'm not. When you're wrong, you're wrong. You feel what I'm saying? When you do wrong, you have to accept, you feel what I'm saying, that you did wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, we got a warrant here for your arrest for blah, 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 missing a court date. If you were speeding or you were doing your thing, whatever, like, I'm not going to justify it's wrong. So I know people are going to say like, oh, but what about this and that? Yes, he did it. Cool. That doesn't equal a death sentence. That's what you guys need to understand. We're not excusing the wrong. We're excusing that to the ends of that is no one that has gone speeding in their life. I don't give a fuck how old, where they're at, how fast. If someone was speeding, that shouldn't end with you're going to die. That's not how the game is played. If someone missed a court date, that shouldn't end with you're going to die. You know what I'm saying? There's things of nonviolent crimes that none of those things should end with you are now going to die. But that's not the playing field. You know what I'm saying? And her saying, because I've been in this situation, like certain people have batons, certain people are given tasers, certain people are having guns, whatever. So I've been in a position where I've worked with my gun and I know when to draw and all this stuff and threatenings and the rules and stuff like that. You running away, if you're running away from it, I'm not supposed to, especially if you're not endangering someone, my weapon's not supposed to be out. It's called the chase. You guys all watch Cops. What happened when the guy got out and started running? Hey, come back here. And they chased him down. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That didn't come with a death threat. And they tackled him. They maybe threw him against the bushes, the wall. They cuffed him and they threw him in there. They got a little physical with them for the altercation. But it didn't end with them running and shooting the guy in the head and dragging him in a police car. Like that, shit like that didn't play. That is the worst. We're tired of excuses. This is where your gun goes. Your gun goes on your dominant hand. Your dominant hand, if you're right hand, that means your gun will be on the right side of your waist. Your dominant hand, if you're left hand, it means it will be on the left side of your waist. Then your taser goes on your weak hand, your opposite of your dominant hand. That's what you pull. There's no way, and if anyone ever had a taser gun, a real gun, they don't feel the same. They don't have the same weight. The trigger doesn't feel, nothing about it is damn near foolproof, like when you say that. So I think that was a cop-out plea excuse that she knew she fucked up. She knew she was, whatever the fuck was wrong with her. The training, you're trained already at the academy to know this is your taser, this is how you shoot, this is your gun. And you go to, as a cop, you go to the shooting range to practice your, you got to pass the score to practice it to, keep your firearm. You don't pass the test, you're not a cop anymore. So that means she's shot enough and knows her weapon well enough to hit an accurate score so that way she can qualify to keep her sidearm. These are things you can look up. I'm not lying. You don't got to believe me. You can look it up. So Kimberly Potter, she deserves to get everything that's coming to her. Lance, go ahead, man.
All right. I'm with Maccabee on this one. I like to look at these things from everybody's point of view. I don't agree with the young man running. I don't. But like you said, D, that don't mean you supposed to die. Like when a man running, technically his back is turned to you. So what the fuck are you shooting at if my back is turned to you? You know what I'm saying? So it's some weak. That's some weak ass shit. No matter what, I don't care if he just murdered people and now y'all arresting him. You can't shoot the man in his back running away or fleeing or anything like that. That's cowardice. Now, as far as addressing the whole, I meant to pull my taser, that's dumb. Could you imagine if she was in like a fight for her life and dudes was really bucking at her and she had to pull her gun to make the shot to save her partner's life and she pulled her taser instead of her real gun? Do you think that would happen? I don't. So why is it acceptable to think that in this situation, she could pull her taser from, like you said, her non-dominant hand, pull it out, point that motherfucker, and not see that the shit is yellow? Why is nobody bringing up the fact that the taser is a completely different color from your fucking gun? So now your eyes don't work? When you took the safety off, you didn't realize that the weight was off? It's ridiculous. And she doesn't even have the excuse of saying that she's not trained. She was on the force for 20 plus years. If I'm not mistaken, she's the head of one of their unions or something like that. She was just elected to that role last year. Also, word is that she was actually training on the job. At that moment, she had a rookie cop and she was showing him the ropes. The scary part is that on that day where she's training a rookie cop, she's basically showing all rookie cops it's okay to not know where your gun is. This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care if you're a gun expert. I don't care if you shot a gun once in your life. I don't care if you've just seen them like on TV or in a room, whatever, and never touched one. I'm pretty sure that you gonna, if they say, hey, pick up the gun, or they got a taser and a gun on there, and they say, pick your weapon for survival, I'm sure most people gonna know get the gun. They're gonna know what it looked like. It ain't gonna be no, that might be a gun. That yellow gun is kind of nice. So the shit is ridiculous. To even be able to pull your gun out or have it in front of you and not know, it's a crock of shit. She needs, well, she resigned, but she should have been fired. She got arrested. I don't think the charge was severe enough. She got out on bond, protecting her house with barricades. She has cops out there literally guarding her property, and it's barricaded off. Man, the cops, they the baddest gang in the world, man. I swear, we need some black cops, man. We'd run some shit, boy, I tell you, because I don't understand how you justify killing somebody, an unarmed man, young man, and then y'all at her house like, oh man, she really needs protection now. It's fucking ridiculous. It's sad to hear. Young man, I wish you wouldn't have run, but that's not a death sentence. That woman is supposed to be trained to protect, and she shot you. She shot that young man, and it was fucking disgusting. You know what I mean? So condolences to the family. It's horrible to lose a loved one like that. In the press conference, the family was clearly shaken and devastated by it. It's just sad that cops continue to get a cop out of dumb excuses.
I want to say, so also scrolling down my Instagram feed, I seen somebody post another police stop. Older white gentleman, I think he was like 61 years old, in a pickup truck. And literally, there was a police officer hanging off the side of the truck when this white man decided to take off. And cops had their weapons drawn, but they didn't shoot. They didn't shoot to blow out the tires. Maybe they didn't shoot maybe because there was a cop on the side of the car. But it's like, I don't know, like maybe you should have shot the tires or shot something, but they didn't shoot. And I could hear the woman's voice in the background, like, there's a cop hanging off the side of the side of the truck. So I'm like, yo, I'm a common sense person first. Like, why is it okay to shoot a black man, but why is it not okay to shoot a white man? And even like, you're a police officer in the situation that you're gonna go ahead and, shoot a black person. You feel me? Like now, especially now being a police officer, why would you want to be in a situation that you're gonna be on national news? That you can never live your life the same again. You can't go out in public because people will be like, hey, that's Susan the cop or whatever the hell her name is. Everywhere you go, like, why would an officer want to have that problem and be suspended and with pay? Because I'm like, yeah, they're still getting paid, but it's like, if they're working off duty, they're losing out on that money, and now their whole family's life is disrupted, whether they have children, a husband, and whatever. So it's like, knowing all of this shit, why would you do it? Like, I just don't get it. Like, it's like, you just feel like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and be able to shoot a black person. Like, is there like something within the police officer or a white person to be like, damn, I killed a black person. Like, that's the ultimate, goal right here, or achievement. Like how people hunt for deer and buffalo and stuff like that. Like, I just would want to understand, like, why would you do it? Because like me, I'm not trying to make my life difficult if I was a police officer. To shoot a white person, another black person, so that, because like, it's like, you're not gonna go home and it's gonna be like, yo, you know what I did today? I shot a nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, you actually shot a nigga? Oh my goodness, how did it feel? Was it great? Blah blah blah. Like, we're gonna go to the bar and buy you rounds. Like, no, now I gotta not go back to my regular duty of work. Gotta go see whatever. Gotta go talk to the attorney. Media's gonna be at our house. Like, I just don't get it, bro. Like, as a police officer, it's like, yo, you should want all these stops to go as smooth as possible. You feel me? So like, I just can't just understand. I don't know if it's maybe the location. Like, maybe we think different here in the city, and this was also in Minnesota. I don't know if it's the mindset of the area. Like, I just wish I could actually understand, because I can't understand why people would want to make their life more difficult. And then what's fucked up is the justice system is fucked up. Like, or never, things don't seem to ever go right, for the person on the other side. And for the young brother, bro, I'm gonna say shouldn't have ran. Like, you feel me? You're putting yourself in a worse situation when you could have just went to court for whatever the incident was. You feel me?
Yeah. For everybody out there, all the young Black people out there, this sucks, but there's a truth to it. When it comes to the criminal justice system, you're not equal to your white counterpart. So it means we have to be extra careful. We have to double think everything. We have to think of everything, because it'll go to show you that we're getting killed in crazy amount of numbers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we have to think twice as hard. We have to do things twice as slow. We have to talk to you twice as nicely. We have to do certain things that other people don't have to do. I would love for it to be a time that everything's cut and dry and everything's equally and fair, but we don't live in that world, not yet. So please, you got to just make sure you do the best thing, because the ending consequence could be death. Where the other person might get slapped on the wrist or in handcuffs and go to jail, that's not the worst case scenario for you. Next topic. Boom. Coinbase stock hits the market. Maccabee, talk to him, bro. I know you know.
I'll let you know. I don't know shit. Nah. Yo, so this is what's up. So Coinbase hit the stock market. So this is a good thing for crypto people. You feel me? Because right now, seeing Coinbase on the stock market is this more of a normalizing thing that we're seeing crypto everywhere. I don't know if you notice on your timeline, being on Instagram and social media, artists that in hip hop are having NFTs, which is a non-fungible token. We talked about this with Drew Too Smooth and stuff like that. So everybody's jumping on crypto, DeFi, and stuff like that. Coinbase, I believe, is the largest exchange here in the United States. There's other exchanges out there. We're not promoting any of them and stuff like that, but you have Kraken, you have Gemini, you have Crypto.com and stuff like that. So it's like, crypto is just booming. If you just see the numbers right now, all these exchanges, they're just fulfilling so many orders because everybody right now sees that crypto is the future. So like, letting you need to jump on some crypto. Do your research. What crypto you want to jump on. There's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, some people are into Doge, but remember, do all your research on all this crypto and stuff like that. But definitely it seems like the world is going to decentralize a currency, and it seems like it definitely could benefit you for the future. And we want to be also ahead of the game, man. We can't always be falling back, man. We're trying to change the culture. Financially, education, credit, all that stuff, man, because we want to be financially free. So Coinbase going public, this is a big move. This is the big move for crypto, man. You feel me? Whether you are an investor, maybe you bought some Coinbase stock, congratulations. Hopefully that stuff, 10x's, and we can make some money out here. Make your small moves, and hopefully those small moves turn into bigger moves, and because you really need money to make some money. You feel me? So,
scared money don't make no money. Go invest in the stock market. Go invest in cryptocurrency. We've told you this before. We gave you episodes. We drop gems every so often. If you ain't listening now, it's your fucking fault. You feel what I'm saying? We trying to get you to another level that you couldn't fathom. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork makes the dream work. Again, teamwork makes the dream work. We're giving you information. We try to bring experts here to push you along the way, and then we tell you to go do your own research. You can't say that we never told you. You can't say you don't know. So that excuse is out the window. It's up to you. But as you see, crypto's starting to become normalized. And when something's becoming normalized, it's only a matter of time before the masses get their hands into it. And then what happens is you get left behind. I don't want y'all viewers that watch us to get left behind. I want you to be in the forefront, controlling what's going on, taking in money and changing you and your family's lives for the better. Go ahead, Lance.
Y'all know my vibe. I ain't telling y'all shit but to go check out the episode. Y'all already know. For the ones that been rocking with us, y'all know y'all been up on there with us. Coinbase going Going public is major because it basically it's another check showing you where we're going. So if you weren't believing before, Drew said it. It's not too late, but here goes something else to tell you it's headed in that direction. Are you going to pay attention to this signal? Is this going to make you do your research? Is this going to put you in the right mind space to understand that there's more out there than working your 9 to 5? Because these are the breadcrumbs. These are the things that are supposed to trigger you to make you want to look for the information or to make you double down on what you already believe in. So this is big time. The price is a little too high for me personally, especially starting out. I'm no expert here. I dabble a little something. So I'm not a financial advisor, but yes, it did open up a little too high for me. But like any stock that or anything you're invested in, the research will tell you what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You take your notes, you compare, and you make the best decision for you. But this is major. If I'll be honest with you, if it hits the right price point for me and what I'm looking at for my portfolio, I'll definitely get in. 250 is just a little too high for me right now. But it's definitely a big move for cryptocurrency.
But keep it real, even if you can't buy the whole share, put what you can in and get a little something. You feel what I'm saying? Get what your pockets can do. I would love to say scare money, don't make no money. That's a fact. But if all you can do is manage to get $50, $25, $50, $75, $100 and put it on it, you might not get a whole share, but a little something is still good. If you put $50 in something 10x's, that's still some profit. That's still money. Don't sleep on it. You feel what I'm saying? Because trust me, get in now. Because if it goes up, let's say to $800 a share, then you're really gonna be like, damn, I should have put in that 50 instead of saying it's too high. Like, you just gotta do what you can do. Just try to get on the train. Sometimes you can't be the conductor. Sometimes you gotta be the caboose, but you're still getting to the destination.
Oh no, I hear you 100%. But if I'm putting in a partial share on Coinbase, I'd rather put that into like Dogecoin or something like that. If we're only talking about partials now, there's some partials with a little bit more growth potential that I would think. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I'll invest in the currencies like that. But Dogecoin, Dogecoin, those are money. It's hitting the new highs right now, so that's fucking dope. And let's be real, if you wanted to buy, say you bought a half a share of the Coinbase at 125, you know what that does for your Dogecoin? Even at 50 cents, a share. So I believe in price point. You know, when you buy something, you want to believe in your research and be comfortable with the price you bought it at. So I agree 100%. But if we're talking partials or even buying stocks at partials or putting in small amounts, I would definitely put my money into the Dogecoin.
Heard. All right, yo. Last but not least, the vaccine that everyone's talking about because of COVID-19. Johnson & Johnson vaccine is being paused due to blood clots, and we ain't Jamaican. Well, I'm not. Maccabee's Jamaican. I'm not. So, but yeah. Who wants it first?
I'll take it first.
All right.
I'm gonna let you know what the bomba clot, ras clot, pussy clot. Yeah, I'm not taking the vaccine. Yo, fire burn the vaccine. You see, you don't know. All right. So, so I did my little Sean Paul for real quick, my little bounty killer beanie man thing. Is it? But, yo, man, I'm one of these people, nigga. I don't fuck with vaccines. It is what it is, especially one that I feel like I'm the experiment. You feel me? Like, nah, man. I value my life way too much to feel like you experimenting on me, my nigga. Like, straight up. Like, yo, I'm gonna wait till everybody, else, herd immunity, whatever the hell. Or I feel like, I'm down to my last resort because I need to travel overseas. I'm like, yo, fuck it. You feel me? But like, yo, if I can help it until that shit is like mandatory. And it's like, yo, I don't really need that shit to travel or some shit like that. Like, I ain't taking no damn vaccine. Especially it was like, oh, they pulled it after people started getting blood clots. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, how many people had to get blood clots before you decided to pull it? Because I know If like I know, like when it comes out to something, if 100 people got it, you'd be like, okay, they're that 1%, but they'll still keep fucking shooting your ass with a damn needle. You feel me? So it must have been a large amount of people to had to been experiencing blood clots and other side effects for them to pull this shit. You feel me? And also too is gonna make people not trust in getting this vaccine and stuff like that. And plus, follow up vaccines. I'm like, nigga, after you stuck me one time with the needle, I gotta come back again. Like, nah, bro. Like, we ain't finna do all that. Especially, the black community. We ain't all trusting with this government anyway. I don't know what the hell you trying to release in me. Time release disease. Trying to sterilize me so we can't produce no more children. You might send one type of vaccines to one community and send the other type of vaccines to another zip code to another community. Like, yo, we know the government be doing shit like that. You feel me? Like, I don't know what you're trying to do, and I just don't trust you. That's pretty much what it is. And like I told you, like if I have to take this, I don't know. I think I'll find another way. You feel me? So I mean, that's my 2 cents on the whole vaccine shit. You feel me?
All right, well, I'm gonna say this: wasn't Johnson & Johnson giving women cancer like not too long ago?
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna make a vaccine and you was just giving women cancer? That's fucking retarded. And it's no surprise that the single dose vaccine is the one that's halted first. The single dose when everything else is 2 shots. You know what I mean? So this is just, hey man, anybody bought a PlayStation 5 yet? All right, so cool. We was waiting for that to get figured out and they got the bugs out. Same thing with the fucking vaccine. This don't make no fucking sense. You got other companies changing their minds saying, well, if you got the first 2 shots, you're going to need a third one in 12 months. Bro, this vaccine shit is fucking ludicrous. This fucking government is pushing a vaccine more than taking care of the people that are not getting stimulus. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is fucking nuts. Nothing about this vaccine is following typical protocol in the development of vaccines. You got all these companies, all these resources and everything like that. If this was really for the people, wouldn't you think these people, these teams, these companies would come together and make one fucking vaccine that worked? This is a money grab. This is a race to see who's going to get the magic potion that's allowed to pass. It's blasphemous. It's dangerous. People have been talking about this for years. Like, nah, bro, we're not going to be we're not the lab rat. You know what I'm saying? If you're about the people, you want to make sure this shit is safe. And nothing about this process has seemed safe. Now, there's a lot of people running out and getting the shot. Hey, man, you braver than me, man. Best of luck to you. I wish nothing but the best for you. But this shit, come on, son. This shit don't add up, man. If it was anything else or anyone else trying to feed you this, you'd be like, nah, I'm good, my nigga. You're not making no sense. Honestly, it's scary. It's really fucking scary because I believe the cases were 6, something like that. They got 6 cases of rare blood clots. How many people died before they realized that there was a rare form of blood clots? Like, how many people are just like, oh yeah, well, he was sick? No, that's vaccine. You know what I mean? Like, that's the scary part about this. And if you think you're gonna get the truth, I got a beachfront property, you know what I'm saying, in Arizona to sell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you. It don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah. I would want to say, like, yo, if you are gonna get this vaccine, I have my paperwork ready just in case, dog. And what I mean by paperwork, like living trust together. If I don't make it out of this, like, you feel me? I'll be like, yo, just in case, because you don't want to die, and then you're like, oh shit, I didn't have a will ready and shit. You feel me? Like, I have all my shit together because I don't trust this fucking government. Like some of these people. I mean, I know a couple of people like, oh, I got the shot, and they're like, yeah, I did feel bad for 2 days. I kind of felt some aches. Didn't feel too good. But I'm like, yo, so this whole year that you didn't have no vaccine, like, did you catch COVID? Nah. Were you feeling bad? Nah. I'm like, why you get the shot then? You feel me? Like, I can understand it. You're like, yo, you were really worried and shit. But like, I don't know, man. I don't, I'm just one of those people. But if the day I gotta go take that shit, like, yo, man, I'll make sure I got my paperwork. Cause like, yo, if I don't make it out or a couple days later, I don't feel good, at least like, my will is set up for whoever to get what and what. And, the way I want to be buried, like, and shit like that will be all up in my will and shit. But yo, I never trust this government, dog. You feel me? Never. Never will, never. You feel me?
All right. Maccabee is anti-vaccination in general. Lance, you anti-vaccination in general too, or what how you stand on it?
I stand with common sense.
Not mad at that, but I'm gonna tell you that I'm not anti-vaccination. I'm pro-vaccination because by that I mean I've gotten the shots they say to give your child. Me and my wife decided that we're gonna do that. We said in small doses. We got medical things, so we looked up. So this is coming from someone that is pro-vaccination because my daughter got the shots they say for you to get this and that third. Only thing I said is they try to do more than 2 doses at a time. I suggest, and this is the information I got, we only do 2 at a time. Then if they say, oh, it's 4 that's due, we'll come back and get the other 2. We don't do over too many. So I do believe in it. So this is coming from me being on the side fence of believing vaccinations. You should never do anything out of fear. This vaccination has come up so fast that it takes years for things to get cured, to get a vaccination so you can get through to it. And it came out too fast. Right now, during our test runs, they're basically, I believe, because not all doctors are in agreement to this. You get some doctors say, well, if you're pregnant, you might not, or okay, you can. Or if you have allergies, maybe not, or yeah, you can. There's too much back and forth information you can find yourself. I'm not an expert, but there's not everyone's not in agreement on it. And it came out too fast. Don't do anything out of fear. Whenever you do anything out of fear, you make a decision out of fear or anger, you fuck up. That's life. Let's go past vaccinations. That's life. So I'm sitting back and I'm waiting for things to be better, for me to make a decision on level head for me and my family. Again, this is something that my daughter is vaccinated. Like we're not against it, but I don't believe in a thing being rushed. I do have questions. There's certain things that's going on that because of the doubt that we have in the Black community that this person said they got it and now they're not here no more. This person said they got it and they're not feeling too good and they got to go to the hospital. Like and these things can be normal. I get it, but you need time for things to get to that point that, go through the system before it's like, hey, let me be the first one there. And then whatever happens, happens. Because I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm going to sit back and wait and see what it is. This is going against what a lot of people are saying. Oh, you should do this and that and third. But when it's your body and it's your decision, you have the right to just use your mind. Nobody on this earth should not use their head and, not think about shit. If you say you're going to go do it, as long as that is your choice, that's your 100% opinion, you've done your research and you feel confident in your sources that you want to go ahead, cool. If you in your mind say, I've done my research and I don't feel confident that I want to go ahead and do it, that's cool too. That you shouldn't shun that person. And if you're on the fence and you're just waiting for more time to come by, that's cool too. It's called using your fucking head. That's why it's there. You got to think things through and you do it in your own pace. That being said, I haven't done it. I need more things to happen. I'm still nervous about certain things. There's certain things that sometimes like, oh yeah, this, that, third, cool. And there's certain things like, damn, this too fast. You got to think about it. Whatever decision's right for you, go ahead and do. And Johnson & Johnson, I 100% believe that, like Lance said, your baby powder is fucking up. It was causing ovarian cancer in women and shit like that. Like, yo, they've been fucking up. Johnson & Johnson been fucking up a couple of things, and now you want to take the vaccination. And the popular one, because everyone was asking for it, they wanted to do the one and done. That's what Johnson & Johnson was. All the other ones is like, get one, wait a few weeks or months or whatever the process is, and get the second one. I believe this could have been avoided if there was, time being taken care of. So what you got to do is, like I said, I do believe it's real. Some people say it's fake. You got to go wash your hands like they were telling you to do. You got to build up your immunity, eat healthy, get exercise, do the things they told you to do, mask up, do all the things they said necessary to do. Clean things properly. I'm for all that. Do the 6 feet apart. do the things necessary until things get up to the point where we know exactly what's going on and we feel safe and we feel assured that it's time to take the vaccination. But doing it too early can leave you fucked up. That's everything. That's my 2 cents. Maccabee, what it do, man? What it do?
Yo, just letting you know, if you don't know, there's religious vaccines exemption forms in your city that you may not know about. And that's how you feel, and you've done your own research. You know, you may want to look for that in your city, because some people, if your job or your children of the school that they go to, wants a vaccine, make sure you could get yourself exempt, because of the way that you're plugged in with the universe. You feel like it's against your biology to take this vaccine, or maybe your religion, whether you are Rastafarian, whether you are Israelite, or whether you just you don't feel like the creator wants you to take something foreign. You feel me? And if you for vaccines, nigga, go ahead and do that too. You feel me? You do you. You feel me? We just out here sharing our opinions on stuff. You feel me? So don't feel you may be obligated. There are vaccine exemption forms in your city, your state, and whatever. Thanks for rocking with 25-8 the coach. Yo. We talked about some serious shit today. Racism, vaccines, sports, your health. What's the point of money if you're not able to use it? You feel me? So trust me, if I become a millionaire, I want to impact as many lives as possible, and also spend the money while I'm here too. You feel me? Because I don't know what comes next. You feel me? If I get myself a Lambo, nigga, I'm getting it, nigga. You feel me? That's only if I can afford it. You feel me? I ain't trying to do no nigga shit. You feel me? But at the same time, if I can change lives and impact as many lives as possible, that's what I feel is my purpose here. So thanks for rocking with 25-8 the coach. I'm your boy, DJ Pablo Maccabee. Thanks for rocking with us. Peace.
You already know what it is. D-Wise all day, every day. Shout out to the sponsors, Big Money Boys. I'm waiting for the hats and the shirts. I talked to the top people that said it's coming, because we all want to look like Lance Draper. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, I appreciate you watching us. You feel what I'm saying? I see our subscribers are going up. Leave those comments and we're responding to you guys. I love the interaction. You feel what I'm saying? And I'll say it again. Live show coming soon. You guys have been asking, yo, can y'all go live? Because I want to comment and talk to y'all as y'all dropping knowledge and going back and forth. I want to get in on the conversation and say my opinion on the issue live. We hear y'all, so it's coming. You feel what I'm saying? Stay tuned for it. We'll give you dates on that. You feel what I'm saying? Also, we're gonna do a little Clubhouse thing later. We'll give you those dates. Us three on Clubhouse, chopping it up, tearing it up. You feel what I'm saying? It's coming. We listen to y'all. And that's it. I'm your boy D-Wise. One.
Facts. Yo, don't bring no weak shit to that show either. I'm shutting you down. All the way down. All right?